There was a boy named Clifford who lived in a city with his family. Clifford was the happiest boy in the world because every weekend he got to go to his grandparents' house where he meets with all his cousins. He loved spending time with his cousins because they would do so many things together. Sometimes they would stay up late watching cartoons, and other times they would play video games. Clifford and his cousins also liked to wrestle in the basement, but grandmother didn't like them doing that because it was so dangerous. She would often shout from up the stairs, "I don't want you all wrestling down there, you hear me?" "Yes, Grandma," they would respond and move on to play a different game. Even though they teased each other often, they really loved themselves and enjoyed doing everything together. One weekend, Clifford was very sad because his mother would not be able to take him to his grandparents' house because she wasn't feeling well. And his grandparents couldn't come and pick him up either. He had been waiting all week to see his cousins. Recently, they had taken interest in imitating foreign accents as a joke, and Clifford had been practicing mimicking how people talk all week, and he just couldn't wait to showcase his mimicking skills. "I bet I am better than all of them in mimicking," Clifford would think to himself. As he sat down disappointed about not being able to see his cousins, he heard his mother call out to him. "Clifford, here I come, Mom," he responded, thinking his sick mother needed his help with something. "Hurry up and pack your clothes for the weekend. Your Aunt Shaman will be here soon to pick you up," his mother told him. "Yes, yes, yes," Clifford said as he dashed out of the room. He came almost immediately concerned about his sick mother. "But who is going to take care of you if I leave, Mom?" "I'll be fine. I just need some rest. I will rest better with you gone," she said, smiling. "Okay, Mom," Clifford said as he kissed his mother and went to prepare. Not too long later, Clifford's aunt started honking. Clifford said goodbye to his mother and ran outside to see his cousins, Lorenzo and Garen, in his aunt's van. They were so happy to see each other and started telling each other about their weeks, about school and all the things they thought were interesting. They were having such a good time that they didn't realize that Aunt Sherman had pulled up to a gas station. The employee who came to service them had a foreign accent, and Clifford felt that was his moment to shine. "Would that be all?" the employee asked Aunt Charmaine. Clifford mimicked what the employee said perfectly, and the cousins started laughing as Clifford kept on mimicking the employee. Aunt Charmaine felt so embarrassed that she apologized to the employee and started driving out of the gas station. Clifford and his cousins were still mimicking the asset and laughing amongst themselves until Aunt Sherman stopped the car and yelled at them. "Who taught you kids to be so rude and disrespectful?" The boys stopped laughing immediately, and they saw how angry Aunt Sherman was. "Sorry," the boys told their aunt. "Sorry. Why are you sorry?" The boys didn't answer. "Don't make me come back there," she warned. "For laughing at that man," Lorenzo answered. "And why would you laugh at him? Do you know him?" she asked. "No, we were laughing at him because he talked funny," Clifford said. Aunt Sherman took a deep breath and turned her body towards the cousins sitting in the back of her van. "He doesn't talk funny. He speaks with an accent, and that is all right," she said. She studied the children for a moment and continued calmly. "You boys are young and have lived your whole lives together and in the same place. Right now, the shape of your lives is simple, but there are more things and more people in this world than you know. Why do you think that man speaks with an accent? And Charmaine asks. Because he's from another place, answered Gary. Yes, another place with where most things are very different from this place. If it sounds different, it means he speaks another language besides the one you and I speak. And that means he knows more things than you and I. And do we laugh at people because they know more? No, the boys replied. No, so what do we know? She asked. We should try to learn from them. He has more size than us, Clifford answered. How do you mean? And Charmaine wanted to know. Our shape is like a square with 4 sides, but because he knows more, his shape is like a hexagon with 6 sides, Clifford explained. That is very good, Clifford. We can learn from him. Where is he from? What other languages does he speak? How long has he been here? We should take interest in people and make them feel welcome. Or, at the very least, don't be rude to them. And Charmaine turned around and started the car again. The boys started playing amongst themselves. And when they got to their grandparents' house, their other cousins were already there. They played games together and had a lot of fun. But Clifford couldn't forget about the Hexagon man. The next time I meet someone like that, I am not going to mock them. I am going to learn from them, he thought to himself. The end.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like and subscribe for more inspiring and uplifting stories.